Were you a trading card kid back in the day? I'm gonna guess no.
Not only was I not, but when you texted me about doing this, I had to look up what trading cards were. So then, yeah, I had looked up what you're doing, and no, I never heard of this stuff.
Really?
I don't know what I was doing that I didn't know about it,
That's
but
so funny.
yeah, I was around. I was alive in
You
America.
were around.
I was I wasn't being homeschooled. I mean, I should have known
Yeah.
about this stuff, but
Episode 6 of Old Ass Cards with my buddy Michael Somerville. Hey man.
episode 6, man. You haven't been canceled yet?
I have not.
Nice. Congrats.
I know.
You are in a closet. Look at
The
that.
walls are right here.
That's to say, well, and you have 2 young kids too. I bet you spend
Yeah.
time in there when you're not recording. I bet you.
They're like, "Where's Daddy again?" Shh, I'm working.
Exactly.
Oh, this is the first time ever, by the way. Special. You're the first one to get to do this. Fan of the show, friend of the show, mailed me in the regular mail 17 mystery packs of trading cards that he bought.
This is awesome.
And he said, open them live with a guest. They can pick their number 1 to 17. You can pick whatever you want.
That's fabulous.
I have no idea. Me personally, I have no idea what's in these packs. I'm dying to know.
Is this someone you know and trust, or is this okay? I was gonna say
it's not.
Sometimes when you get unmarked things in the mail, you're not supposed to open them.
He said they're in funny order, like 1 to 17. The 1's the funniest. If that matters to you.
We're gonna do number 9, my birthday. That's what we're gonna do.
Oh, love it.
Yeah.
All right. So MusiCards.
And it'll be half funny.
Yeah. Like that was okay.
Yeah.
I have, of course, some Ninja Turtle cards. Dick Tracy.
Not only have I not seen it, I thought it was like an old cartoon or an old like drawing. Is that the one with the animated rabbit?
No, that's Who Framed Roger Rabbit. This is a comic book for the night. It's called Wildcats. Terminator 2, Judgment Day. You've seen this movie.
Sure, that one I know.
American Gladiators.
I actually love that show.
Looney Tunes baseball cards are very weird, these ones. Monster in My Pocket. Remember these things? Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah, okay.
Look, still got the bubble gum inside of it. Oh,
wow.
Do you know this? Like baseball had bubble gum. You know that, right?
Yeah, sure.
Gum. These ones also.
And the gum is still in there.
I tried one once. It's pretty gross. Skeleton Warriors, a very weird cartoon in the early 90s. Dragon's Lair and Video City. I know you're a fan of these guys. The New Kids on the Block trading cards.
Well, of course. I have that whole set. Yeah.
So, what are you into?
Okay, well, the music ones right out of the gate seemed really fun. But there was a weird baseball one, and then there was
Tunes.
And then there was what was it? Like the second or third one was
Dick Tracy.
Nah, I don't know what it was.
Turtles, Dick Tracy.
You're really selling Dick Tracy, huh?
No, I'm just.
It's like when they tell you the special at a restaurant because they've got too many of them.
Yeah.
We got Dick Tracy if you need.
I got 4 boxes of Dick Tracy cards in the back.
I gotta move these Dick Tracys.
You're saying lucky number 9 for the mystery pack?
Let's do music. Let's do Looney Tunes, baseball, and number 9.
Should we go mystery pack first, or you want to do sort of? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, why not? Let's eat dessert first.
So this is from PJ Winters.
Okay.
He sent it. Oh my God, it's Dick Tracy. No, imagine it. This is. Oh my God. Hysterical history stickers and card. They're wacky.
This is amazing. This is great.
I've never heard of this ever.
This is really fun, actually. Yeah. Okay.
You can send away for a golden fruit pin.
What's the expiration date? 76? Is that?
Oh my God. How old is this?
It is history. And by the way, wasn't the country founded in 1776?
Yeah.
So that's historical. It's 200 years.
Should I even open this, folks?
I think it's worth something.
Oh my God.
Poor PJ didn't know what he was sending.
He sent me a gold mine here.
Yeah.
The gum is still in there.
Oh my God. Oh wow. That's 45-year-old gum.
Yeah. I'm nervous if there's some really bad words that we don't use anymore. You know, that RPC in this thing.
That's what we're here for.
All right, so this one says Union Army bonfires, and then it says, forget it, they forgot the marshmallows.
Okay.
What?
So the joke is...
What do you think the joke is here? They were lighting a village on fire, and they were
Yeah.
cute.
What's the point of doing it if there's no marshmallows?
The bonfire yields huge hot dog. March 11th, 1863. I don't know if this is true or not. An 8-foot hot dog was discovered and tossed into the Union bonfire last night. Experts still can't figure out where the big dog came from, but feel there's a direct connection between it and the monstrous roll discovered in the Hudson River last spring. This is just wacky. This is so wacky.
That is wacky. Yes,
Here's wacky.
It's also making me feel like you and I would have killed as comedians in the '70s. Holy cow!
18 or 1970.
Yeah, well,
This is also a sticker. What kid is putting this on their notebook?
and what is they're supposed to be funny then, or
Well, it says hysterical history.
hysterical history? Okay, so there's a piece of history. We learned something that's a fact that happened, and then it's a little pun on top of it.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. We've all heard of the Battle of Bunker Hill,
Yeah.
right? All right. This is pretty good. Ready? Must have been something he ate.
Ah.
I think they're actually real pictures of historical moments
Right.
with like silly captions.
Okay. I mean, it's an original concept. I'm trying to find something here, man.
It is. Oh wait. So there's 100 people dead on the floor, and this guy's like, huh, must have been something he ate.
There you go. And when you deliver it that way, by the way, now I get it. Now you see, I needed your commitment to it. Yeah.
I think on the back of these there's like a puzzle you can put together. This is one part of the puzzle.
Oh yeah, look at it does. Okay, so you collect them all, and the puzzle. None of them are wearing pants or something.
Right? Yeah, I get it.
All right. Well, this is picking up now. Now we're firing on all 1776 cylinders here. This.
Oh, okay. Now I see the level of, this humor. The death of Colonel Ephraim Williams. Boom.
That pepperoni pizza gives such gas. Okay. All right. Okay.
Fart jokes, everybody.
Right.
Williams killed by stray baseball, it says in the back here. June 1755, Colonel Ephraim Williams, accomplished soldier and minor league pitcher for the Union All-Stars, was killed this morning when a stray baseball struck him down during practice. Williams, formerly a henpecked family man, leaves behind 2 children and an old bat.
Like the wife, or
I think a wife, and very good pun. Not bad. Not bad.
This is it's hard to figure out what is the joke and what is he might have owned a bat. I mean,
I'm gonna mail you this one. You can have this one.
No, but he was baseball, so a bat. These are layered jokes, or I just have not had enough of this coffee yet because this stuff going over my head.
This is like a Norm Macdonald joke, an old bat. You know? The rescue of Israel Putnam. This one doesn't make sense to me. Okay, now here's my plan. They're being attacked by a bunch of Native Americans. She's tied up, or he's tied up. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I'm glad there's only 4 of these.
Seriously.
I'm guessing this was a one season of Cards thing. I think
this wasn't a yearly pack.
No one was lining up at the store for the next. But now are we? I mean, is this like the beginning of drunk history on Comedy Central?
Did they steal that from Bazooka Comics?
Yes, right. Everything's been done.
I still like opening a good deck of cards. Not deck, but a pack of cards.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like Christmas.
It is. Burger Ball, this says. The good old Yosemite. Who's your favorite Looney Tune? Was it Yosemite Sam? Love this guy.
Yeah, he's got to be up there, right?
So it says, aren't you the famous slugger Sam who batted behind Reggie Jackson with the Yankees? That's right, Rabbit.
It's if you love Yosemite, I mean, that's all you need.
Are you good with trivia? It's got questions on the back. Of all the recent television compilation specials during Looney Tunes, featuring the Looney Tunes characters and clips from their vintage cartoons, there's only one which contains no new animation. Which one is it?
Please tell me it's multiple choice.
No. Bugs Bunny in Space from 1977.
I was going to say Bugs Bunny, but only because it was one of the 3 characters I could think of. So, yeah. Again, I think we're seeing why these just didn't catch on.
Oh, the old grandma. This says, come on, Nolan, one more out for the no-hitter. And then Tweety says, giving you your wheelie fastball, Mr. Wyan.
I'm feeling like cross-promotion is the theme here. And who do you think's getting it? Is it the baseball fan or the Looney Tunes fan?
I think
or that rare cross-section?
This is like a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
I think only like would like this card. This is just Bugs saying, "Take me out to the ball game."
Okay, I love that one. That's a classic.
Yeah,
What's it say at the top?
couch potato
Couch potato
baseball.
baseball. Is it R.I.P. at the bottom, right and left? R.I.P. R.I.P. Is that what it says?
Rip because he's ripping up the
Oh,
floor.
okay. I thought it was like a hidden dark message about death or something. It's like R.I.P.
I don't think a wood floor makes a rip sound, does it?
I don't think so. I think those are the artists that are just trying to sneak in a joke. You ever see the movie where they sneak a thing in? Or
Oh yeah.
yeah, I have no
Yeah.
examples. So
Nobody. This is get your souvenir. This is just all the characters and Nolan and Reggie.
Well, that is a classic. Look at that. Daffy Duck, Porky Pig.
Right?
Holy cow. How many of these would not be acceptable today? Could you say Porky Pig? Or is the pig?
They'd probably think, because of his speech impediment, they'd probably think it was like making fun of kids, right?
100%.
You couldn't do that.
Daffy.
They all wait. They all have a speech impediment. Daffy does. Tweety Bird does. Porky Pig. Sylvester does.
You're absolutely right.
Yosemite Sam definitely says the N-word, I think.
Yeah, at least off camera.
He wouldn't make it. My favorite, Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner. This just says
yes.
Zoom.
Yeah. Oh, that was the best. Yeah. And what is it?
Funny.
Beep beep. Yep. Good old beep beep.
Yeah.
And no baseball, just baseball pictures,
Right?
but no players.
Okay. And you can barely read the description on the back. Like it's really poorly done. You know what I mean? It's like right on the background. You can't even. Tweety Bird saying, "Poor old Putty Tad. I know Mr. Wedgie didn't teach Putty to hit himself." What? I really want to know what the point of these cards were.
You know what I want to see? I want to see someone today. You and I both know the industry that we're in. I want to see someone today go into an executive and pitch this idea, like with these cards. And here's the joke.
Just really confident. Just be
totally straight face, just like cards, and he's saying whoop whoop.
This is Daffy saying, "I don't understand it. I followed the instructions," and then Piggy saying, "Why don't we let Mr. Jackson try to bat?"
Okay, well, at least I get that one.
So I guess he's not good at hitting the ball.
Yeah, it's hard to hit it. I don't get it. I tried to follow the instructions. It didn't work.
First of all, Daffy, you're wearing a tux. That's not good for baseball.
You can't swing. Yeah, you can't swing in a tux. Yeah,
no, that's impossible.
Yeah, he looks good, but
so this is Bugs Bunny's nephew, I guess. And this says, "Look, Uncle Bugs, the first batter's up. Is it Reggie? Is it Reggie? We don't know. It doesn't tell us. I know it's a strike, son. It's Foghorn Leghorn."
That was a great impression. I like that.
I feel like you can't get it behind these cards unless you have the entire set, because you got to know what's going on. Like in the next one or right before this, like it's so hard to know. Like out of context, these make no sense whatsoever. This tells a story.
That's start to finish complete. Although, is this unintentionally? Is it good for like a kid who would have had these cards, because we're not feeding you the whole thing? You create the story around it. We're not going to just feed you start to finish.
It's possible.
It's like an improv group that asks for a suggestion. Give me a one-word suggestion, and now I'll build the story.
The biggest no-no when I got a trading card back, if I ever got a double, I would lose my fucking mind as a kid. I'd lose my mind.
I don't blame you.
Oh, I feel like I ripped off. This is the same one.
In the same pack?
Same pack.
Oh, that's crazy.
That should be illegal.
With baseball cards, I used to like, you get a double, you're like, but different pack, but I still have it already. But that should be, that you sue the company. So these days somebody would. Right?
2 duds so far.
That's I feel like it's partly my fault.
These are gonna be great.
Music, all right. I'm ready.
Have been
we're
fun.
Due.
So the first thing you do with this, they were giving away trips to London. You could win a trip to London if you just scratch this off. I wasn't a fan of this guy. I know they were very big, or this guy was big, but Morrissey.
Yeah, sure.
You like Morrissey?
My very first girlfriend ever loved him. And so I was like, okay, then I'll like him too, because you know.
And a lot of times these cards have like a picture on the front, and then on the back is like a totally different picture. But I think Morrissey only has like one look.
That's the only look. Exactly. There's no other look. Yeah. Brooding, handsome. Yeah.
I didn't really like classic rock that much, but my dad played it all the time. This is from the Legends section, The Doors.
Wow, there we go. Now these are actual photos of the artists.
This looks like a paparazzi photo,
It
doesn't it?
does. It kind of, yeah. It looks like someone's sneaking like through the window of a restaurant at them or
Like
something.
what? I thought there was more. You can't even. There's actually 4. You can't even see the other guys in the band. They're in the way back.
Look at, yeah. Is that a reflection? That's
No,
reflections in.
no, those are different guys. I think,
Oh,
right?
those are different guys.
That guy's
Okay.
got a mustache.
Is that a ghost?
See, and here's them again. Just
There we go. In the cemetery. There's a lot of cheeriness in these. This is, yeah.
What's with that name, The Doors?
I'm afraid to even venture.
What do you? That's a weird. What a
I'm
boring
sure
thing. And they become such a huge popular band.
that's what I love about that, like names like that. You're like the Doors, like before they were. Now it's just, of course, legendary.
Right.
Everyone know, but yeah, but same with the Beatles. I would argue too.
Yeah,
Like, we're gonna be the Spiders. Like, it's stupid. We're gonna be the Bugs. No, how about the Beatles? Like, most people in their mind couldn't detach. Like, yes, the Beatles. What's wrong with that name? Like,
Right.
nothing. But think about the pitch room that day.
there's not many things plainer than a door, though. This guy I enjoy immensely. Actually, I like one of the old school rappers, Cool Mo D.
Absolutely. And look at
this,
that. That is
this look is awesome.
That is a look that I could not pull off.
And also, he's got the like a surgeon look as well.
Look at that. He does it all.
Still cool
Look
as
at
shit,
that.
though.
Just as unhappy as Morrissey, though.
Yes, seriously, I don't know why.
No one's smiling.
Debbie Gibson.
Hell yeah.
Right?
Debbie.
Remember her? You remember her.
Oh, do I ever? I still think about her. We're talking about early crush, right?
Everybody. And she's from Long Island, I think, right? She's from Long Island.
Well, that's part of it. That's part of the attraction.
Age 12, she won a songwriting competition sponsored by WOR Radio in New York City.
All right, that's not when my crush began. That was not,
yes. It's got the nice, she looks good there. And then she's like, you know what, Debbie, let's make it fun. Let's make it fun.
Heck yeah.
Just hanging
out. Mom
jeans.
jeans. And she's smiling, which is something I love. True.
Nobody smiled yet.
Cool Mo D wasn't smiling, that's for sure.
Morrissey's so mad at her for smiling. Oh, look at this. I'm shocked these guys are in here. The Gypsy Kings.
Oh, wow.
Do you know them?
Yes, but I mean, talk about, like you said, an eclectic pack of, you get the full range of things going here.
You're not going to believe this. I saw them live in concert once.
Come on.
So my girlfriend, before my wife, was from Venezuela. She loved these guys. We went and saw them. There's about 75 members of this band on stage all at the same time.
Are they smiling in the photo?
No, not a single one is smiling here. And it's so dark too. This isn't like a good picture at all.
It looks like Goodfellas.
And over here is just like the camera's above them.
The camera's up here, guys. You gotta
guys. Oh, geez, where is it now? We could shut it down right now because I just got my favorite group of all time. Do you know what my favorite rap group is ever?
Oh gosh, I don't.
It's De La Soul.
Oh wow! Look at that. That's a great card. That
awesome.
Is a fun card. See, that's what I would have traded cards if they looked like this.
Yeah. So they were the first hippies of rap. They were called. They were very fun.
Yeah.
Their rap wasn't aggressive, or they were just very silly and goofy and wacky.
Didn't take themselves too seriously. Yeah, I remember them well. Yeah.
Still doing it today. The only group that's still around.
Is that right?
I mean, if you can count Public Enemy, but Chuck and Flav break up a lot.
Okay.
But De La Soul still together.
Do they still perform?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Yep. All right. I did not know that.
The new album's coming out in a few months, hopefully. Yeah.
No, I love when I see that because I work like Atlantic City and Vegas a lot, and you always see like Boyz II Men is back on tour, and it's
Boyz II Men back on tour.
Wow, that's. If I closed my eyes, I would have thought it was them singing. That was good.
This is for the ladies here. Johnny Gill.
Heck yeah.
Look at this. That. He looks like a manager of a bank, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you walk in like, any comments or questions? Talk to Johnny, the manager at this branch.
Johnny's got you.
Dude, he looks so young here, doesn't he?
He does, yeah. He does.
Super young. This is a Johnny Gill I know.
That's more. Now, he's in smooth mode. Is he? That'd be great if it wasn't. It's like, it doesn't look like him.
It doesn't.
On the back, it looks like if Prince and Arsenio Hall had a baby.
It does look like Arsenio, yeah. Sometimes they just take concert footage, and we got Lionel Richie here just killing it. Look at this.
That's a great shirt.
That's a lot, that shirt.
That is. You can't just wear that to breakfast. You got to be on stage somewhere. You can't.
He comes down, clank, 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 like.
Right. Is that the IHOP? It's like,
sir, can you lower your shirt, please?
You turn it down.
The single "We Are the World" remained #1 for a month. Then we stopped giving a shit, I guess.
And then that was it. All right, we're not, back to me. Remember the video?
They're all holding the microphones and
Yes,
the headphones
yes.
singing. Yeah. That was great.
Springsteen, we are the world.
I may have heard them. I don't know. The Sisters of Mercy.
I do not know this. You said that anyone gets a card, right? So
Everybody.
Here we are. This reminds me of, like, you know, in comedy, sometimes like you have like your manager. So whoever manages a big name, Chappelle also manages like some unknown up and comer. So he gets his guy in there, like, you know,
Yeah.
all right, I'll give you Lionel Richie, but you also got to make a card for Sisters of Mercy.
Right.
Yeah, and a bunch of dudes show up, and he said sisters. I thought they were women. And they take no mercy.
They rely on guitars and a drum machine dubbed Dr. Avalanche for their sound. Hold on. They named their drum machine Dr. Avalanche.
I think if you're using a drum machine, you don't tell anyone, right? Isn't that the whole... I don't think you're supposed to brag about it.
Well, this said the growing industrial style movement, so I guess this was more accepted. This is 1980-ish.
But isn't that code for we don't play instruments?
Yeah. I love how they rely on guitars and a drum. I think every band on earth does.
Yeah, exactly. They really... Yeah. And then they sang. It was that was their hook.
Dr. Avalanche. I love that name. That's like a cartoon villain name.
That is great. And I wish that then, like, a la Timberlake and some of like Dr. Avalanche gets so big that it just goes off on its own as a solo artist. Because now people just pay to see the drum machine.
Oh my god. It's like Johnny Gill opening up for Dr. Avalanche.
It's just a drum machine on stage. Everyone's going nuts. The Sisters of Mercy at home going, I can't believe this.
We're rounding out this pack with, okay, I don't know who he is. It's a great photo. He's trying to do something different, I guess, but it's like, it's so subtle that, like, I don't know. Dave Edmonds? Do you know him?
Looks like Christian Finnegan.
He does.
For some reason, that name is
right?
Vaguely familiar. You'd like to match?
I guess.
Oh, that's glorious.
That's him right there.
Wow. He looks a little rougher there.
He looks confused. He's like,
yeah.
He's been associated with such outstanding artists as Nick Lowe, Paul McCartney, Graham Parker, Stray Cats, Dion and the Everly Brothers. That's like, this guy's open for Kevin Hart when it's like they was at the club the same night.
Right.
Exactly.
He shared the stage with Jerry Seinfeld.
Yes. How many albums do you think this guy had?
I'm going to say, I would guess 1 or 2, so I'd say 17.
He has recorded more than a dozen albums, including I Hear You Rockin' and Closer to the Flame. Maybe this is the album cover to Closer to the Flame.
That might be Closer to the Flame.
More than a dozen albums. You don't do that many if you're not selling, I guess.
That's
a lot.
Do. I have. Yeah.
Do you want to do one more mystery pack, or are you good? I'm good if you're
sure.
good.
I mean, I don't want to get greedy and see what the best one is, but yeah, let's do 2.
2. What the? 5 stickers. It's called Toxic High School.
Oh my goodness. Look at this. Teachers beware. The guy's just throwing up.
He's just barfing.
Remember those garbage pail kids?
Of course.
Yeah, so I remember like that. Yeah, that kind of reminds me of that a little. Like, let's get edgy with cartoons.
Everything tried to cash in on garbage pail kids. There was so many ripoffs. This might have been one of them.
Yeah.
All right. School nurse. All he had was a hangnail, it says. What? And she's either molesting him or just, I guess, cutting him open?
Wow. Okay. This is supposed to be just like dark humor, I think. I don't really get it.
Pretty good drawings, to be honest, right?
It actually, yeah.
It's funny someone not wasted, but honestly wasted their talent on something like this. Warren Lugnut Cropsey was that guy's name, and he's just throwing up for no reason. Oh God, is
that a high school kid?
Birthday, we don't know. 5'9", 162. I don't think he's a high school kid.
He's a narc. He's
from 666 Bounding Gag Lane. These are 4 little stickers. This one is future headline. Hottest pod.
Oh my goodness.
He's in a pot of boiling water.
Boiling in water. Okay. Yeah.
Right. Flip it upside down here. We got cutest smile.
Okay. Missing teeth.
And UFO abductee.
Abductee. Holy cow.
Most aromatic.
Aromatic. A smelly horse.
Human punchline.
Human punchline.
What the?
Biggest party pooper.
Oh my God. Why is his head exploding?
I'm not sure. Biggest hair.
All right.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I feel like there's something there though. Like I'm not sure what we're supposed to be feeling, but I don't feel right. I feel like there's something here.
Such as the toenail clipping club. You have to learn
Right.
sometime. Would you join this club if you had this in school?
No, but I want to see where the people who made these cards went in their career. I feel like that's like they're
One of these guys is probably like drawing like Batman comic books. He's probably like super popular. You know what I mean? Like
that's what I'm thinking, right? Like they had some depth, some vision here. I'm getting to the age where I'm having trouble reaching my own toenails to cut them.
And this guy just says, "Goodbye, toxic high club." Is a good way to end it. I think he's bashing down his own school.
Boom! There you go.
That's very
That's so.
sad.
In the end,
The kids are happy.
Law and order win. That is the message.
Normally, I would read this, but even as a kid, it's just too much words. You don't want to read all these words for a card.
Yeah, that is a lot of
There's
work.
so much here.
But again, that makes me feel like these guys, whoever did it, or women, I can't keep saying guys. I apologize.
Back then, it was just a bunch of coked up dudes.
It's just dudes. You know it was dudes, man.
Holy cow, man! Old ass cards, episode 6.
Wow,
that did
was supersized episodes.
We learned about history. Thanks for doing this.
No problem.
It's so funny you didn't. It's so funny you didn't even know what trading cards were until an hour ago.
It's embarrassing. I know what baseball cards are, and I've heard of a trading post like back in the day, but never heard of a trading card.
Thanks, people, for watching.